Can a single railway stitch together the destinies of three nations and reshape an entire continent's trade map? On July 17th in Kabul, Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar joined his Afghan and Uzbek counterparts to sign the framework agreement for the joint feasibility study of the Uzbekistan-Afghanistan-Pakistan Railway. This 640-kilometer corridor stretching from Termiz on the Uzbek side to Herat in northern Afghanistan, then southward through Kabul and Logar into Pakistan's Kurram district via Karachi promises a revolution in regional integration, trade and strategic connectivity. Why does this matter? Today, Central Asian exports to South Asia and beyond take up to 30 days and incur steep costs. According to senior research fellow Professor Chen Shiyong of the Charhar Institute, once complete, the UAP Railway will slash transit times to 15 days and reduce transport costs by 30 to 35%. For example, Uzbekistan's natural gas and mineral resources currently routed via Iran or maritime detours could move directly by rail to Gwadar and Karachi, then onward to Middle Eastern and African markets with far greater speed and reliability. At its heart, the UAP Railway is a catalyst for the Central Asia-South Asia economic corridor. By linking Termiz to Peshawar via Kabul and Kurram, it seamlessly merges the Central Asian rail network with Pakistan's lines, mirroring the vision of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC). Professor Chen Shiyong predicts deep BRI alignment with plans to connect this line to the China, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan railway in one direction and CPEC in the other, forming a true China-Central Asia-South Asia land bridge. What strategic value does this unlock? As the indispensable land bridge between Central and South Asia, Afghanistan's role shifts from a buffer state to a hub of commerce, generating transit fees, jobs, and foreign investment. International agencies estimate that improved transit could boost Afghan's GDP by around 2% annually, vital for a country seeking stability. Currently landlocked and heavily reliant on overland routes through Russia or Iran, Uzbekistan gains a direct sovereign passage to two major ports. Professor Chen Shiyong's analysis highlights that shipment costs from Tashkent to Karachi would be 50% of those via Bandar Abbas, Iran. This autonomy can transform Uzbekistan's energy exports and grant greater bargaining power in global markets. Beyond CPEC, Pakistan's rail network will feed Central Asian goods directly into domestic industries, from textile mills in Punjab to processing plants in Sindh, boosting rail freight volumes and revenues. Pakistan Railways projects that the UAP corridor could add 5 to 7 million tons of cargo annually, generating both economic activity and strategic depth. How does this foster regional integration? For the first time in decades, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Uzbekistan have agreed on a singular framework, underscoring a shared commitment to peace, mutual prosperity and interdependence. By aligning feasibility studies, environmental assessments and security protocols, the three countries pave the way for standardized rail gauges, customs procedures and digital tracking, minimizing bureaucratic friction. Stations and logistics hubs in remote areas like Kurram and Logar will spur small businesses' growth, road upgrades and urban renewal, lifting millions out of isolation and into economic opportunity. Beyond economics, the UAP Railway carries strategic significance in a contested region. It offers Central Asia an alternative to Russian and Iranian corridors, reducing over-reliance on any single partner. Simultaneously, it deepens Pakistan's role as a regional energy and trade nexus, bolstering its case for broader connectivity projects such as links to Iran's Chabahar port or Turkey's Marmara rail tunnel. As Pakistan, Afghanistan and Uzbekistan commit their senior leadership to this corridor, they signal a new era, one in which trade, not conflict, defines borders, in which shared rails bind distant capitals more tightly than any railway spike. South Asia and Central Asia stand at a crossroads. Will they seize the chance to create a continent-spanning economic highway or relegate themselves to the sidelines of history? The answer will be written in steel tracks and bustling freight yards, in the hum of cranes lifting shipping containers, and in the smiles of traders watching goods move faster, cheaper, and more securely than ever before. From Kabul's crowded streets to Karachi's busy docks, the UAP Railway carries the promise of unity and the challenge of delivery. As the rails stretch across deserts and mountains, so too must political will stretch across old rivalries, forging a new path for peace, prosperity, and shared destiny. This is Amara Farad Baloch, and you are watching Nexus Bulletin.